Sulzu Vino Fredeshe The Sims. When last we left off, Dave went downtown and met Yvette, and the two became very good friends. With a second family friend and a second point of body, Dave is this close to getting a promotion. All he needs to do is go to work in a good mood and get a little bit fortunate. And I think it's high time that Dave's luck turned around for the better. But today we're not going to be focusing on Dave, we're going to be focusing on Samuel, who has all the skills he needs to get promoted, but only has one family friend. And not a very strong family friendship either. 54 is not far above the threshold for a family friend. Also, we have flies around for some reason, which really doesn't make any sense considering the fact that everything appears to be clean. But either way, the first thing we're going to do when we get home is we're going to feed Mozart, because I think we're cutting it fine every day with Mozart living. If you don't feed the goldfish will die. And the last thing we want for Mozart is for him to die. Eat well, goldfish. We're going to get rid of these cockroaches here, and then get rid of this flyer and the newspaper, and then we're going to get some much needed rest. For later on in the day, when Samuel gets up, we're going to focus on gaining another family friend. We might actually skip work to make sure that that happens. There we go. They're now gone, and hopefully while we rest, the flies will disappear, although I've no idea why the flies are even here. There we go. And now you rest, and I imagine it's going to be bill day today. Is it bill day today? We're going to find out. No? Yes, it is bill day today, and now it is 5 in the afternoon, the very late afternoon or the very early evening. It is now time to pay the bills. There we go. They shouldn't be much more expensive than they were before. If anything, they might be a little bit cheaper, as various things in my house have now got a lower value than they did before. There we go. 243. That might actually be a little bit higher than before. And then we're going to water the plants, and then I think food is in order. There we go. That doesn't need emptying, so actually, why don't you water that first, and then have dinner? Actually, making the bed might be a good idea. There we go. Make the bed first, and then go and have dinner. There we go. Excellent. The flies are still there for some reason, and I have no idea why they are. But hopefully they'll go away eventually. There we go. One meal, expertly made, and very delicious. And then I think we'll use the toilet and take a shower, and then we'll need to call somebody round, because otherwise we're not going to do so in a good time slot. If you try and call people in the dead of night, they don't really appreciate it, and they'll usually complain at you, like, why are you ringing me at 1 in the morning? The excuse of, this is really the only time that I can talk to people, really doesn't work that well. There we go. You just use the toilet and then have a shower, and then we'll ring someone. We're probably going to have a chat with, let's have a chat with our brother first, and then we'll go and ring Claire. Hopefully Claire will want to come around. Are those flies? They're still here. I've no idea why they're still here. There is nothing dirty in the lot whatsoever, unless there's something I don't know about, which I don't think there is. Ah well, time to ring our brother, and for some reason if you're moving the camera when you ring someone, that will happen. We're just going to have a conversation. Hello, brother, how are you? A long conversation later, and their relationship will have improved just a little. Not a lot, because they found a topic that they disagreed on, but still just a little. There we go. The flies are still there. Let's go and talk to Claire, shall we, and invite her over. Hopefully it's not going to be too late. It might be too late, and she might say no. Count me out. Well, that's no good. Who are we going to ring now? We could call Mortimer, I suppose. He might want to come round. Mortimer, do you wish to come round and say hello? There we go. We'll invite you over. It is going to be very late, but we might be able to. No thanks, his spiritual advisor has forbidden him from leaving the house today. Who are we going to ring? I've no idea. Just call anybody. Just get somebody round. What about, Tiffany? We'll just call you. Would you like to come over and say hello? The carpool for Samuel will arrive and Tiffany is at work, so that's not going to work either. Why don't we try and ring Claire again? She might have changed her mind. Sometimes they do. Well, we might as well try. Yes? No? Would I pass up a chance to spend time with you? Never. I'll be right over. You literally just passed up the opportunity to hang out with me. And now you're saying that you'd never pass up that opportunity. Ah well, you're coming round and that's all that matters. Just read a good book. There we go, just for a little bit until she comes over, and then we're going to say hello, and we're going to have a really fun time. We're going to talk about lots of things, and the car is here, and we are going to ignore that as we are not going to work today. There we go. There she is. Hello, let's greet by shaking hands, and then we'll have a long conversation. Just ignore the car. The car is not there. The car is an illusion. Alright, in we go. And she's already coming in to be talked to. There we go. Or rather, we're going to be talked to by her. Conversation engage! We want to get this number quite a bit higher, and they most certainly agree on the conversation topic of ties, which is excellent. There we go, we're on to parties now. Everybody likes talking about parties. Absolutely something's happened. I think the goldfish has just died. I have no idea why Mozart has just died. We did feed the goldfish not long ago. Who knows? But unfortunately, Mozart has passed on, and we're probably going to have to go and get another goldfish. Or maybe this is just a lesson that Samuel really isn't good at taking care of goldfish. Alas, poor Mozart, you got to compose no music that you wanted to whatsoever. Let's have another conversation, shall we? We could gossip, but we're not going to. I don't think Samuel is the gossiping type especially. We did a little bit with Dave, but that's just brothers catching up. Also, that is the phone. We're going to ignore the phone. The phone is just going to be work saying, you know what, this is your hacker boss, you did not come into work at all. Also, that did not work out entirely because it's too late, and now Claire is leaving. We're just going to ignore... Actually, we could go and answer that. Why not? It's going to be the hacker boss who's going to be a little bit annoyed that you didn't come into work. And then we're going to have to go and get rid of the goldfish, aren't we? And also get rid of the flies, too. I've no idea why they're still there. Oh, your energy use has just spiked. You better be careful. I've no idea what that was about, but either way, let's go and get some rest, shall we? There we go. Why are those flies there? I've no idea. We should probably get rid of the goldfish, unfortunately, because that didn't work out in the end. I'm sorry, Mozart. I'm sorry. We'll keep that little end table for now. Also, something just happened with the bin. Uh-oh. I think we're going to shoo away El Bandito here. What are you doing here? Go away! I don't think El Bandito is going to listen. Oh, or maybe El Bandito will listen. Either way, we're going to get rid of this rubbish and then go and get some rest. Indeed, that did work. El Bandito is now gone. There we go. And I think the flies have finally gone as well, which is excellent. Much needed rest here, and if we're lucky, we might have a little bit of time. He's already up to go and make sure we can gain that family friend. After all, it is only the early morning. We do have a lot of time left over. I've no idea what I'm going to put there, but it's not going to be another goldfish, because that was very unfortunate. I feel very sorry for Mozart now. I don't know what the time period is for feeding goldfish. Normally I don't get goldfish for The Sims. I only get, like, I get the dogs and the cats, and I don't get the smaller animals, but that's clearly a sign that Samuel shouldn't have a goldfish. There we go, that has been sorted. Now we just need to do this and clean it. There we go, and then use that. Then we just need to have a little bit of fun. We definitely need to go into work today, most certainly. And no phone calls whatsoever. I have had quite enough of phone calls for Samuel saying that his psychic advisor's head has exploded, or that his psychic energy has spiked, or any of the other enigmatic ones that really don't mean anything. There is an interesting one where you get a load of money, and then immediately afterwards they ring you to tell you, oh, by the way, it was a mistake, you did not win any money. You don't want to use the exact moment that you get that money to buy loads of expensive things, because all the money is taken away from you. I don't think you get an opportunity to anyway. I think it's like you win the money and then immediately the game takes it off you. We want to read a book. Yes, we do. We want the maximum amount of fun possible, because fun has nosedived. And it should go up pretty quickly. It will take a couple of hours, but comfort will be very high as well. There we go. Let's see if we can ring Claire back up and get her to come round. Might be a good idea. Get that second family friend. There we go. Why don't you come over and say hello? The mood here is massively high. And of course, how nice of you to invite me. Sure, I'll just brush my teeth and be right over. When you gain more relationship there, when the number gets higher, it is much easier to get people to come round. Might as well actually play a bit of chess while we wait. He'll always play chess, even if his fun is maxed out, because it improves logic very slowly. Let's just wait for her to come round. There we go. Any second now, unless she never comes over. Oh wait, no, there she is. There we go, just zoom in and the bar has barely gone up, but that's okay. Let's go and say hello. We could say hello immediately. Well, actually, we can't until she rings the doorbell. And Samuel is just waiting by the phone. Let us greet with a shake of hands and say hello. Hello there. How are you, Claire? Are you well? Excellent. Let's talk about more parties, shall we? That pretty much is the thing that we always talk about. We'll just move into here. What's happening here? Be talked to. Fair enough. Always want to instigate a conversation. A conversation that doesn't tend to last very long. Nope, that was a big failure. We most certainly want to... why is it indicating to that chair? Just want to... there we go. Go over there instead. And we'll wait for her to come over here, and then we'll just cancel that and have another conversation. By the way, having conversations in rooms with lots of room is really good, because that improves mood dramatically. There we go. That is not a very good conversation. I've no idea why that stopped, though, even though they agreed on that. There we go. They do like pizza. Everybody seems to like pizza. Pizza is always a great topic, especially with Dave. We are very close to getting to that 50 mark. We could actually... we can't actually compliment there. We cannot give a compliment. We will be able to soon, I imagine. They do like coffee, though. Do you have a family friend yet? Not yet. You're going to need to improve that a little bit more. There is also invite to Old Town and invite to Downtown. We're not going to be doing any of that. Just checking to see if compliment was hidden there, but it wasn't. Also, the phone is going. We should probably answer that. We've no idea what it is. Also, I've no idea what that was. Maybe that was because the conversation... Hello, is that Dave? Is Dave ringing us? Ah, things are not doing so well there. We're going to need to wait for Claire to come back and then have a small conversation with Dave later. That was a warning saying, by the way, things might go bad there if you're not careful. We're probably not going to have any energy by the time we go to work, and we are not having dinner. We could actually have dinner. Actually, let's have dinner. Why not? Actually, we could serve dinner. That might do better. Let's serve some dinner up, shall we? They can have a conversation while they eat. And meanwhile, Claire will just, apparently walk outside. Maybe she doesn't like the inside of the house, but, who can say? There we go. Now we have food. Will she come and grab a plate? I've no idea. Ask to come here. Maybe she'll grab some food. I think she will. Yes, she indeed will. And conversation will happen while they're eating, which is always good. It is really good food. He is quite a good cook. And that is the first time that second chair has been used at all. Also, this really isn't working that well. Because we're getting positives and she is just getting loads of negatives here. This is really backfiring. Eating food was a terrible idea. Also, we could just be complimented. That is a good idea. We'll let that happen for sure. Compliments are a good thing. And that just flew out the window completely, because we could talk about cats, though. Let's have a conversation about cats. That's always a good topic. No, it's not. She does not like cats. Alright, we'll remember that. no conversations about cats.
Oh, doomed lamb.
And we could have a conversation about that, but it didn't last very long. He's just not very good. Because he's not very social, there aren't many potential topics that he can talk about. Also, we could gossip. Gossiping might work. Let's try that. Is it gonna work? I think it is! Maybe I was wrong about Samuel. Maybe he is a huge gossip. Maybe he is. But we do have a lot of negatives to make up. We could just queue up lots of gossiping. That seems like a good idea. Let's just have a good old hour of gossip. That might... Uh-oh. Nope, that did not work in the end there. I think this is not going so well for Samuel. He's just not that good at sorting out the social side of things. He's very good at everything else, but the social side needs a lot of work. Also, the bladder need there is very low. But I'm sure he could go to work with absolutely no energy whatsoever. Also, don't talk about cats with Claire. That is a trap to lower that number. Right, we just need to make sure that we get this number high enough. I mean, we have 73 here, 76, and it's still not gone to family friend yet. And are you now going to leave? Nope, that conversation just seemed to end for some reason. I know you're really tired, but we need to get that extra family friend. Also, we're at 82. The difference between the numbers of Claire and Samuel must be absolutely huge if she still isn't his family friend at 88 plus on our side. And it's only an hour before work, which is not great because I don't think we're going to get that family friend in time. Unless we're really quick about things. We could try a hug. I'm not sure how that will work. Let's just give a friendly hug, shall we? It might work. It's a big plus if it does work. Will it work? It will work. Excellent. Is that enough? The answer is no, but you can queue up quite a few hugs. We'll do them one at a time, though. One at a time. 96 for us. And a new family friend just in the nick of time. And that could have immediately just... Nope, that immediately just failed. Oh dear, that was negatives there. Let's just see if we can get that family friend back very quickly, shall we? One hug too many. Maybe if we're... New family friend, excellent. We're just going to say goodbye with a... we could have a suave kiss as an option, or various kisses, but no, just shaking hand. And then we're going to very quickly go to work with a 0% chance of getting a promotion. Actually, we might get a promotion, but I think the mood is going to go down to 1 when we leave. Yeah, we've got no chance of getting a promotion here whatsoever. And something happened. I've no idea what, but something happened. Maybe El Bandito turned up and just went, you know what? I don't feel like turning up, and then just left. But energy is gone. That is the consequence of spending way too long up. As soon as he leaves work, he is going to fall asleep in the middle of the road. That is not good whatsoever. Also, we're at 100, so Claire must really have a low number in comparison, because 100 to her roughly about 50 or 60 is a big difference. Welcome home! You did not get promoted. Also, you have just fallen asleep in the middle of the road. I think it's time to get up. You need to get up and make your way to bed. There we go, just as... I know, the floor is not very comfortable to sleep on whatsoever, but fortunately you can make it to bed with just a little bit of movement. And it won't take too long for you to gain all of that energy back. There we go. Marvellous, you are already up. Oh, that's because you need to really desperately use the toilet. That's okay, we'll just have you do that, and then you can go back to being asleep, and maybe if we're lucky, Dave will remain our friend for just long enough. Just go catch a little bit more shut-eye. That should... Oh, wait, the phone! Go get the phone! You never know what that might be. Run! Run for the phone! Is it a huge pile of money? Oh, it's just basically that, warning us about that friendship that is already deteriorating. Oh, no it isn't! Your insurance company has settled the claim for your lost platinum hood ornament. You receive 1,400 in compensation! Wow, that's definitely something to get up to. Let's have some dinner. Actually, no. Let's get rid of this, and get a much better fridge. big investment in simoleons, but hey, we really need to get rid of that, but huge investment in simoleons, but it will definitely pay off. We could also get rid of this, just to get something that is the same color scheme. There we go, a big investment that will definitely pay off. Well, not necessarily the dishwasher, but hey, we just won 1,400 simoleons. We could also get rid of that. Why not? It is just taking up room after all now. We'll get rid of that and then have a much better dinner. With this amazing fridge, we can pretty much guarantee that anything that we make food-wise is going to be astounding. And we may have spent a fair amount of simoleons, but I was always going to get this fridge eventually. It does take a little longer to prepare the food, but it is most certainly worth it, because the hunger gain is going to be huge. Also, it is going to be really nice. It's going to be really good food. We are already running out of time, however, to make sure that that friendship has already deteriorated, which is really bad. The hunger bar, however, has rocketed up. It is nearly at maximum. We want to do this and that, and then we most certainly want to water the plants. We don't have very long, actually, to do anything. But maybe if we're lucky, we could ring Dave quickly and have him become our friend once more. Also, the phone is over there. There we go. Much better. One quick call to our brother, and hopefully No, not that one. This one. Hopefully you'll be our friend once more. That did not work. Maybe if we can call him over, that might do better. We'll just call and invite him over quickly. Do you want to come over? The answer is, oh, he'll be over in a bit. Excellent. We'll just get rid of those first. It's a bit difficult to highlight them. There we go. Get rid of them for me. Excellent. Unfortunately, he's getting to the point where he has to juggle a lot of his needs, and it's not really working in his favour. There we go. Where is Dave? This is the first time that Dave's actually come over, and he's not going to be here for very long. We just need him to be here long enough for him to become our friend once more. We'll just shake hands with him and have a conversation out here. There we go. Hello, how are you? We're going to have a bit of a conversation. There we go. What do you want to do? I don't know what you wanted to do, but we've got rid of it now. We'll talk quickly about that and computers. New family friend. Excellent. That's exactly what we wanted. Exactly what we wanted. Maybe if we're lucky, we'll get that promotion now. Unfortunately, I've just got to say goodbye to you. He's literally just going, this conversation is over. And then he walked away. The chance of us gaining a promotion right now is very slim. But I hope we do. There is one downside to that, and that is that we may be going to work immediately afterwards. Are we going to be lucky? Is there a promotion in our future? There is! Security consultant. Getting caught breaking into that government database had you on the brink of incarceration. Fortunately, the SimCity software company needs someone to help protect their intellectual properties from people with just your kind of skills. So they'll let you out on probation if you agree to beef up their electronic security. Keep your creative and logic skills, creative for the first time, high to outsmart your former friend's assault on your new company's firewall. You now work from 10 until 7. So immediately. Starting immediately. You brought home 400 and a bonus of 800. And I think we literally just go straight back to the car and straight back into work. We need another family friend and 4 points of creativity. Also, I think we go in a much better car, which is fantastic. And we get changed into the clothes we were in before, and off we go, straight back to work. It's like we never left, except we did leave. We went from one work to another, and now the flies are back. But we made back all the money that we spent on getting that new washing machine. And we have more bills, and we need to make another family friend on top of the ones that the one I had and the one that we've lost. But that is for another time. Let's just pay those bills now, shall we? They will be a little bit higher, but the sooner we pay them, the better off we'll be. They will most certainly be bigger because of the new appliances that we have. Actually, they're not much bigger, 290. That is absolutely fine. And next time, folks, when we come back, we will not have any goldfish whatsoever, because goldfish never end well for Samuel, unfortunately. Poor Mozart. Poor Mozart indeed. But we will be working towards getting points in creativity, and also gaining another family friend. The family friend part might be the most difficult bit. We might not be moving too much higher in the job line, because family friends do get a little bit difficult over time. But I'll catch you next time, folks. I know you need entertainment, but right now we're going to have a sleep, because your job is now different. You now work from 10 until 7. Long hours, very long, but they will be worth it, because you get paid 400 a day. That is 160 more. That is nearly a 100% increase. Maybe about 80 or 75%. So I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Dag dag.